Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SLA video. Sorry guys, I would have got this out a lot earlier, but I was actually going live for about 7 hours today. We had a blast. Make sure you come join the live streams where we do most of our gameplay. We're playing other games, including SLA, of course. And with SLA being in mind, we all should have probably got this email at this point if you have been actually a player. And that is the special update celebration gift has arrived, and you guys can use this code. Anybody can use this code, Idle Hunter Time, to get yourselves times 10 tickets for custom draws. Pretty damn good. We're going to come back to custom draws very shortly, though. Want to also remind everybody, speaking of codes, Content Creator Program is going on. Remember, guys, Season 10 is already halfway through. We've got ourselves 3 active codes right now. One is expiring tomorrow. 2,000 Essence Stones is gone tomorrow. I just sent out a whole package of them to all the new subscribers or supporters, of course. So make sure you guys log into the My page. You click on here, go to My page. And when you click on this, you're going to see a subscriber or supporter tab. Click on the supporter tab, go all the way to the bottom. You'll see yourself a couple codes. Use those codes and put them into the game in order to take advantage of them, okay? So make sure you do that, guys. If you don't do that, you're missing out on 2,000 codes plus an extra 1,500 currently going on, and also more gold and other things that are going out for free every single day for you guys, just for supporting me for absolutely free, right? So remember that it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. All right. Now, this seems to have surprised a lot of people. I'm not sure why, because I covered it when the new units came out. We have a confirmation, which we had actually from day one. So again, I'm very surprised people didn't see this because I did cover it in my video, that the collab units, Shuha and Mayun, are not going to be coming to the custom draw in the future. Okay, just so you guys can see, will not be added to the custom draw in the future. This is the first time this is happening in this game. No other unit has ever been kept away, but this, I want to make sure everybody understands, is a very normal aspect for gachas, where collab units or special units that are normally not part of the universe or are not original characters are usually not added to custom draws. They're usually considered limited time banners, and they're actually gone, and they will make an appearance yet again in the near future. Now, when I say near future, sometimes it can be a year, sometimes it can be 2 years, sometimes it can never happen, right? But most of the time, in most games I've played, you usually get these opportunities to get them again. Now, this obviously sets up a little bit of FOMO for a lot of people. It does. And a lot of people are now wondering, hey, am I going to miss out on these units if I don't go for them? Are they going to be buffed in the future? Are they going to be considered meta in the future? Should I be, spending money on this? This is all very good questions, guys. I want to give you my take on this at least, and give you guys my answer on how I feel about these units. So, with all of our testing that we've done to this point, as of today, I can't speak for the future. I cannot know what Netmarble is going to do with them. But as it goes for today, the 2 units that are currently out are not necessary. By no means are they necessary. Now, if you want to do better in things like POD, then Miyun will be a better option, obviously, than Shuha. And if you are interested in doing better in that specific category, you may be interested in getting her. She's not a bad option. Now, keeping in mind, while we're doing this, they're going to also have an opportunity to get yourself maybe in the near future. Again, I can't tell what's going to actually happen or not, but they have these universal tags, right, where you can get these universal ones right here and be able to use these to get them up further. Now, keeping in the back of your mind that we have 3 other collab units coming out as well too. Chances are we're going to get another copy or so of one of those tickets. Now, I don't know what the other collab units are going to be like. I can only imagine the fire one is either going to be support or a breaker or a DPS. Obviously, it's going to be one of the 3, but I think it's going to be a support, because really that's what they're lacking. If you go back and look at all of the older units, the newest unit for fire was DPS and Kanae. The second newest unit was Essel for breaking, and now we don't have anybody to replace Gina yet, right? And Gina's the oldest of the fire units, so chances are it's going to be fire support. Now, it's weird because I believe the fire unit is a gun wielder, right? I believe that's her right here. And so I'm not sure how a gun wielder is going to be a support, but they're most likely going to make that happen. Again, it's a theory. By no means do I have solidified facts on this. So, but chances are we're going to get another universal ticket that you can use towards one of these 2 units if those are the ones you want to go for. Now, I'm skipping them for free to play. I don't fall for FOMO. I don't fall for it. Like, it's not FOMO for me. This is a game that is going to come and go. This is my favorite gacha game, obviously, and I do care about it. But when it comes down to the actual FOMO aspect of it, for these collab units specifically, I don't really care. So don't put yourself in a position, guys, where you're your fear of missing out is going to force you to do something that might be a mistake. Specifically in this case, going for units that you really might not be able to use that much after 2 to 3 months, and then you're going to regret it, right? Don't let FOMO take that out. Now, if you are interested in collecting them and you're a quote unquote collector, I want to say one other thing real quick, and a lot of people don't know this, but when you're planning a gacha, guys, you don't own anything. You're leasing all of this product. It's like leasing a car, right? But there's no option to buy. So when this gacha decides it's done, or these units are power crept, and people in you're like, oh shoot, I spent all this money, I want to get a refund. You're not going to get a refund. So keep that in mind. So be very careful about how you fall for this. This specific line here, the collaboration units will not be added to custom draw tickets, is a very common feature in a lot of gachas, as mentioned in the beginning, and they usually do reruns of these. And if they never do, you're just going to be short on advancements on them, right? And you'll have to live with that. But keep in mind, power creep does happen. These units will eventually get power crept, and right now they currently don't power creep anybody themselves. So that's another big thing to remember. So I'm gonna skip on them personally. That's my personal take. I'm gonna skip on these two personally. Now, with the release of these three, the two I'm most interested in is the death looking unit, the dark unit, because she has a scythe. I called her Death. And then the one over here, the redhead, who's really not a redhead in real life, which really threw me off. She is a gun wielder and probably fire unit. I think only because of her hair, but I could be wrong because this whole green streak around her, maybe she's the wind unit. And this girl wearing red that I never even thought of might be the fire unit. So, which makes sense if that's the case, because fire needs support, right? Dark needs more than anything DPS, in my opinion. And wind, honestly, is the only one that I could say also needs the support, because Hansime is the oldest unit out of Goto and Leonard, and even like Mirai has been replaced already by Leonard. So I don't see another DPS happening here. So for me personally, guys, what I'm planning to do for free to play is I'm planning to make sure that I save enough for the next three, right? And right now, because I had to use like 10k Essence Stones today to get Legendary into it through fusions, I'm at 89k? 89k, right? That's by almost completing all of story mode as well, just so everyone's aware where that's coming from. I'm almost done story mode. So I'm planning to still collect Essence Stones. I still have to do this Battlefield of Trials, but I know Jin is coming out, and Jin is supposed to be a support as well. So this wind unit might in fact be another DPS that might be, again, not replacing Leonard, but might be someone that people can go for if they currently missed out on Leonard himself, right? Which is very possible, because right now, if you were to come into the game, Leonard's not even there. You'll have to wait next month for him to be on the custom banner, and then you're competing against other units within those the custom banner list that you have. So it makes sense. It does make somewhat sense, guys, if they decide they want to build all of these units as DPS, no support at all, just to give people an opportunity to be able to use these units to replace, as brand new players especially, replace their hard to get units that they would want through the custom banner. So anyways, point is, it's not happening. They're not being put into custom banner. If you plan to go for them, this is the time to do it. I personally am going to skip them. Hope you take that advice, and do what's best for you. But don't feel forced, guys. I think that's where I want to go with this message. Don't feel forced to get somebody just because they decided to put the game in here and make this happen. Do what feels right for you. Do what feels right for your account, and focus on your finances first before you focus on getting yourself some pixels that are leased. All right, guys. The Payne, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.